What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about my current shoe rotation. We're going to go straight into it and start off with two Adidas pairs. The first one being the Adidas Dame Certified Free, 75 euros or dollars retail price. Probably the best budget shoe I've ever tried. And the second pair I'm also currently testing is the Adidas Dame 9. Sadly, these are half a size too small. They didn't have them in my size at Kicks, so they are a little bit narrow. I was wearing them in the gym only so far, just to get them a little bit more broken in, a little bit wider, because as you know, if you've been following me, I have pretty wide feet. They have amazing cushioning setup. The light strike they use just is so soft. There's an insane amount of compression, especially in the heel. They're also insanely padded right here, so just a very comfortable shoe. And I'm definitely going to get them half size bigger as well. And now for the certifieds, they have a little bit less comfort, but still the bounce setup is very comfortable. A lot of compression as well, a little bit less padding as well. They're a bit more heavy, a little bit bottom heavy as well. But for a budget shoe, you really can't ask for much more. They have solid traction performance, as I said, good impact protection, good cushioning. The materials are also nice and comfortable. They use synthetic leather and the support features are also good. So essentially for $75, you can't go wrong with these. Next pair I'm currently testing out is the Curry Fox 1. I also haven't had the chance to wear these on court yet, but they will probably have insanely good traction performance as they have a flow outsole. Essentially, this is the same outsole as the Curry 1 Flow Throw. They are really narrow, which is kind of down for me because my feet are very wide, as I said. I really like the little detail with the fox hair and the fox logo here in the tongue. Also the fox tail as a strap. It looks very nice, although it won't really do much for performance because it's only connected to the upper and not to the midsole. The cushioning feels like any flow model before the Curry 12s, really low to the ground, almost no impact protection, but very responsive at least, and we'll have to see how they actually perform on court. Next up is a very interesting pair. It's the Anium Pivot 1.0. You can see they have a lot of straps here, and essentially this shoe is packed with tech, as they have an ankle brace built into the ankle collar here. That's why we have all those straps here. They're actually a pain to get on, but they have insanely good lockdown once you have them on foot. They come with orthotic insoles as well, which is very interesting. I haven't seen any basketball shoe do that in a while. They are kind of expensive, $195. Shout out to Anium for shipping these over to try them out. They feel a little bit clunky in the heel. I can't say anything about traction performance yet, but they do have a lot of tech packed in there, so I'm definitely going to try them out. I think they even have free heel counters or something, so really interesting, but I'm yet to try them on court, so we'll see how they actually perform. The next pair in my rotation currently is the Puma MB.04 in the Scooby-Doo colorway. They are kind of in there just for looks only. Performance isn't the best. You have a good cushioning setup and the materials are kind of soft as well, so at least you have good impact protection and comfort, but the traction performance just isn't as good, sadly. Also, there have been some leaks of the MB5, and I don't really like what Puma has been doing with the MB line. The 1 was a huge success, and it's kind of always hard to build up on that. I'm also wondering how Adidas is going to manage the AE2, but I just don't like the direction they're going, so I think they should cut it down with all those crazy details and go a little bit more minimalistic. I know that's kind of Melo's vibe. On the 1, they kind of had it perfectly done. 2, 3, and 4 were just not it for me in my personal opinion, so let me know what you think of the MB4s, and do you think Puma should switch it up or not? The next two pairs are from 361. This is the Big Free Future in the Joker PE. They're also a little bit too small, sadly, and this is the Joker 1 in the Ace colorway. Very clean, but sadly also too small as they don't make a size 14. Shout out to 361 for still sending them over for me to try, but I just can't say too much about performance yet. I'll make an unboxing on these and probably do a giveaway with them after I'm done with the videos. The next pair in the rotation is from Way of Weight. It's the 808 Ultra. This is the powder blue colorway, and it's one of the first colorways that doesn't have the midfoot strap anymore. As you can see here, the Way of Weight models, Way of Weight 808 Ultra models that released first, all had this little midfoot strap right here that was actually connected to the midsole, as you can see here, through those lockdown cables, so it actually did something for supportive features. This one doesn't have it anymore, and I have to say they look incredibly clean. They also have a new upper called Octanit, which is also very interesting. Everything else stayed pretty much the same. They're also a tiny little bit lighter, and they have one of the craziest drop-in midsoles I've ever seen, as we have a full-length boom midsole, and just look how thick it is. It's insane. One of the best shoes for cushioning in 2024, most definitely. A lot of impact protection here in the heel and still relatively good court feel in the forefoot. The second to last pair in my rotation has been heavily used in the past couple of weeks. It's the Nike Sabrina 2. This is the Trust Your Game colorway. I got these from Kicks. Shout out to them. You can find an affiliate link in the description box below, or just use the code Lucas for a discount. And I've been rocking them because they fit me very well. The wide fit, especially for a Nike shoe, is very nice for my wide feet, and because they have exceptionally good performance. Very nice traction performance even on dustier courts. They pick up hardly any dust, especially on this solid rubber outsole right here. And while they're not the most durable, especially in the heel area or in the edges, I can see the outsole wearing off a little bit, especially on my translucent pair that I have. They will do a great job, especially indoors, and they can be used for outdoors. But I also really wouldn't recommend it because the cushioning setup is so low to the ground, so there's not enough impact protection if you're playing on asphalt courts, for example. We have an air zoom unit in the forefoot and just a regular foam midsole throughout the rest of the shoe. It gets the job done, but it's nothing too crazy, and if you need a lot of impact protection, these are not for you. But I like them a lot, especially for games, because I need nice low to the ground responsive shoes on game days. The materials are also a highlight in my opinion. I know a lot of people criticize them because they feel a little bit cheap, which I do agree in a certain way, but they are very thin, soft, confirm to your feet easily, don't need break in time, and they don't pinch your feet, which is very important for me. And they're also kind of still supportive enough, even though overall the support features aren't the best on the Sabrina 2, but they get the job done. And now last but definitely not least, the pair in my rotation, you probably guessed it, the Nike Book 1, my favorite shoe of 2024, my most worn shoe, and one of the best performers. I love the traction performance. The translucent pairs pick up a little bit more dust. I'm thinking of rocking these in my next game. And as I said, they pick up a little bit more dust on the translucent colorways, but the solid rubber pairs or translucent pairs have the same performance. The cushioning setup is my favorite aspect. Air zoom unit in the heel, Cushioning 3.0, so great impact protection in the heel, low to the ground in the forefoot, just how I like it. I also struggle with Achilles pain sometimes, especially on my left foot. That's why the heel on the Book 1 is so nice for me. It's incredibly nice and padded, very soft alongside the air zoom unit. Just an amazing feeling for me personally and for my feet. The support features are actually also good, even though you look to be a little bit high off the ground. They are actually, as I said, good, and they will keep you locked in. And the material is also very nice. You can choose from a wide array of materials. You have leather, synthetic leather, or just all synthetic materials like here on the Sunset colorway. With that being said, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any video ideas you want me to tackle or anything you want to see, comparison videos, review videos, just let me know in the comment section down below. Also check out my top 10 best basketball shoes video. It's going to come out on Saturday. My bad, on Sunday. We actually have a game on Saturday, so it's going to come out on Sunday afternoon, Central European time. I'm really interested to hear what you think about that list. With that being said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and have a good one. See you next time.